Hello? Yeah, dude, what's up? I'm filming.
Do you know what my iPad is?
Rowan, you know I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Palmisano. Hope you're having an excellent day. I'm taking vocal lessons with my friend Missy McQuarrie, and she said, how about Cover Me Up by Jason Isbell? And I said, well, it's, basically one of the best songs ever written and near and dear to my heart. But it gets really, really high. And she goes, well, you should try the Morgan Wallen version. It's in D. She said, perhaps it's better than the original. Seems preposterous. Let's watch it together. Drop D, by the way. So you got this. 6, 5, 4, 3. And you got this 3, 2, 1, 6. And then 1, major 7, run. Like that, right?
Heart on the run, keeps a hand on a gun, can't trust anyone. I was so sure that what I needed was more. I tried to shoot at the sun.
Love that little lift.
The days when we raced, we flew off the page. Such damage was done.
Tell him.
But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew that I was meant for someone.
One of the best lines ever, but I made it through because somebody knew I was meant for someone. I remember the first time I heard this song, I felt like I was being spoken to directly. I know so many of you feel that exact same way. Couple cool things. I like his more country inflection and the higher lifts for the verses. It's a very cool thing. He's got a bunch of reverb in there, so it just shoots up and kind of dissipates up there, just melts into the ether. Very cool. It is in drop D. The second guitar player, and the one who's doing some excellent harmonies, okay, is in drop D. Morgan is in drop D flat with a capo on the first fret. Now, what you'll notice is that while Morgan did the intro with the 1, major 7, 1, right? He stops that when he's singing, but the other guitar player keeps it going. So in the background, so for all you guitar players accompanying a singer-songwriter like this, let them sing the chords, and you provide a little of the structure. So in the back, you can do this. Now, what these chords are real quick is D major going to G major without a root, okay? So since we dropped it, what we're doing is G first inversion. This is G over B. Common voicing is like this, okay? You can keep this, this little, you can keep that, because when it goes to that one little, push, that minor chord, that is in fact a B minor, okay? So you can imply it either way like that, but just know that you're not hitting G in the root when you're in drop D is a common way to play this. Let's keep going.
So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room.
Yeah, that's a great run.
Till someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
Pushing it along with a little palm muting.
put your faith to the test when I tore off your dress in Richmond on high. Yeah, I sobered up, I swore all that stuff forever this time.
Tell him.
And the old lovers sing, I thought it'd be me who helped me get home. But love was a dream, one that I never seen till you came along.
Like that little lift right there, that run where it goes up, I do prefer that to what Jason does. Just that little country inflection. You know, I'm such a bluegrass fan at heart. I love all those little idiosyncrasies of that genre. But
love was a dream, one that I never seen.
That I never seen. Love that.
Till you came along.
And isn't that goddamn truth?
So girl, hang your dress
Nice walk
out
up.
to dry. We ain't leaving.
Right there, I just want to show something on guitar, right? Watch the other guitar player. So Morgan, again, G over B, okay? But the other guitar player is choosing to put the G in the bass. So this is now the 5th fret of the 6th string because you're in drop D. Standard tuning would be the 3rd fret. It's now the 5th fret. And you still reach over and you get the 3rd and the 5th like that. That's what you're seeing him do. Great choice, just taste-wise. I know it's so basic and so simple. To save it, right? So like the song starts thinner and it gets beefier as it goes along.
And it's wrong to Percy Priest breaks open wide and the river runs through. And carries this house on its stone like a piece of driftwood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
So wild to try to sing over that with the half step in the back. It takes some conviction, you know, especially if you're someone like me who struggles with singing and really, really pays attention to the arrangement and just the notes in general. And I need them as a crutch, okay, to try to latch onto, to just hone in on that pure tonic and not be taken away by that major 7. Hard.
Enough to use me for good.
Let's do it again.
I know you're enough to use me for good.
So for that, use me. He's got to stay right on there.
I know you're enough to use me for good.
He kind of slides through it, slick. Very easy to get hung up on those half steps. And now he doubles it.
So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room till someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom.
Love that push.
It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to childhood. So cover me up. I know you're enough to use me for good.
Other guitar player did a great job of coming down and pushing with the palm music.
So cover me up.
Nice
I
tag.
know you're enough
Watching
to
him.
use me for good.
Yeah. Yeah, so that last one, you got the walk down to B, not just all those little tasteful arrangements. Morgan, I know that you're not known for this type of thing, or maybe I just don't know what you're known for. Forgive me. Let me start over. You hit that out of the park. Mostly because I can tell you believe it. Like I mentioned before, when I first heard this song, I believed it was being sung and it was written directly for me. For all you songwriters out there, I always feel like that's the goal. For anybody that creates anything, create for you. Create in the most unapologetic, transparent version of yourself, like the brutal truth to you. And when you put it out into the world, that feeling, that vibe will be accepted by other people. Even if what you created doesn't necessarily mean the same thing for you, it's that pure thing, right? And that's why I consider Jason Isbell to be probably the greatest living songwriter, because so many of his songs are just like a perfect photo, like a capturing of that moment in time of a man's soul, bared and bruised and imperfect, and it's just here to share. And we all feel that way deep inside, which is why you have singers like Morgan Wallen and so many others who can take it and make it their own, and sing it with the same level of conviction as the person that wrote it. Really, really spectacular. I like it in D. Missy, good call. I don't know if I'd put it above Jason's just because, well, he wrote it. But I love how masculine it is and the country inflections like you and I spoke about. I would like to hear it heavy. I would like someone to cover that song and do it like with some serious drop D heaviness and like let it soar, add a big soaring guitar solo like melody line over it. Like when you see Jason do it with the 400 unit, you get that go like of the full band. I feel like it really elevates it, and I would love to see it done like that, but in drop D with some heavy guitars. That's it, my friends. If you learned something here, if you enjoyed this, if you can tell the vibe is a little different, hit subscribe. If you like the way that I teach the guitar, approach the neck, you'd like to learn my whole thing and support the channel, click the first link in the description. It's my life work. It's called GuitarGate. You get all my courses, and you get all my lessons, and you get to pick what comes next on YouTube. That's it, my friends. If you learned nothing else today, just remember, keep the thing in your hand, keep following the light. I love you. Cheers.